Welcome tonight to the fifth game of the 2021 football season for the Muleshoe Mules as they are taking on the Seminole Indians here at Seminole at Wigwam Stadium. Our delayed broadcast tonight brought to you today by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Mohawk Auto Parts, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, K&K Pharmacy, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Leal's Tortilla Factory, State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store. We'll take you to Wigwam Stadium in just a second with our voice of the Muleshoe Mules doing our play-by-play, Elliott Davis.
Hello and welcome to Wigwam Stadium in Seminole, Texas for today's non-district matchup between your Muleshoe Mules and the Seminole Indians. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mules, coming to you underneath the Friday night lights with K&amp Advertising Channel 6 Muleshoe. Seminole comes in 1-3 on the season with losses to Paladuro, Shallwater, Andrews, and their one win on the season to Denver City. Muleshoe is 2-2 on the season with wins against Sundown 33-14, last week's win to Tulia 35-31, and losses to Lamesa 24-20 and Friona 55-13. Here's the starters for the Seminole Indians. On offense, you have 56, Alex Tovar, left tackle. 72, Austin Gray, left guard. 64, Addison Espinoza, center. Right guard, 52, Darren Casares. Right tackle, Noel Yebera. Quarterback, number 9, Blake Flowers. Running back, number 11, Nate Leva. At wide receiver, you have 21, Cooler Kramer. At wide receiver, number 18, Miles Espino. Wide receiver, number 17, Hector Contreras. And wide receiver, number 7, Trey Vilva. On defense, on the defensive line, you have 54, Kevin Guffey. Defensive line 35, Alan Mendoza. Defensive line 75, Richter Canali. Defensive line 48, Thomas Baronetos. Linebacker 45, Jude Edwards. Linebacker number 13, Sloan Rowland. Safety number 2, Creed Carousel. Safety number 16, Rylan McCormick. Safety number 11, Nate Levea. Safety number 22, Abram Flores. And safety number 25, Joe Gutierrez. The Seminoles are led by head coach Greg Ponier. And the superintendent of the school is Kyle Lynch. For your Muleshoe Mules roster, at number 0, you have Brennan Davis, wide receiver linebacker. He's a senior. Number 1, Overton Torres, wide receiver defensive back junior. Number 2, Judas Reyes, wide receiver defensive back junior. Number 3, El Sarceneros, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. Number 4, Zach Hasley, quarterback, defensive back, senior. 5, Nathan Martins, quarterback, defensive back, freshman. 7, Sebastian Curvin, quarterback, linebacker, sophomore. 8, Justin Dick, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 10, Zeke Castle, running back, defensive back, sophomore. Number 11, Christian Fabela, wide receiver, linebacker, senior. 12, Zach Radloff, running back, linebacker, sophomore. 13, Jeremiah Barone, wide receiver, defensive back, senior. Number 14, Davian McCollin, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. Number 19, Uriel Vasquez, wide receiver, defensive back, junior. 21, Daniel Sanez, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 22, Noah Cantu, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 33, Tate Shipman, wide receiver, linebacker, junior. 40, Jaxer Lopez, running back, defensive line, sophomore. 50, Jacob Reyes, offensive line, linebacker, senior. 51, Jonathan Salinas, offensive line, defensive line, sophomore. 52, Ricardo Gonzalez, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 53, Doc Gardner, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 55, Victor Morales, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 64, Ivan Mora, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. 66, Eric Vasquez, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 67, Damian Gonzalez, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 74, Lee Tosh, offensive line, defensive line, senior. 78, Nick Reyes, offensive line, defensive line, junior. 79, Tristan Salinde, offensive line, defensive line, senior. And 81, Ramsey Martinez, wide receiver, defensive back, sophomore. And the Seminole team will kick it off. And it's going to be received by number 21. That's going to be Daniel Sanez, who's going to find himself a hole. Break one tackle. He has some good blocks in front of him. And he has just one man to beat. And it looks like he's going to beat him. I don't see any flags on the field. Good blocks up front by the Muleshoe team. And Muleshoe starts off swinging in this game with 11:37 left in the first quarter. Muleshoe will score first off of a kickoff return. That's going to be Sanez on the return, and he found some really good blocks in front of him. Good job on the special teams unit helping out Sanez on that run. Score will be 6-0 to start this game. And boy, does Muleshoe come out punching. 55, Victor Morales to attempt the PAT. And everything's perfect there. 7-0 is going to be our score with 11:37 in the first quarter. All right, welcome back. 11:37 left in the first quarter. Big run by the Muleshoe special teams to take the kickoff return, makes the score 0-7 in favor of your Muleshoe Mules. Kicking it off is going to be 55, Victor Morales. And we expect the deep kick here. Wind blowing right to left on your screen. Now the Seminoles will have a chance to return. And this kid's fast too, and he is taken down. Nate Leva on the reception, bring the ball up for Seminole. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Seminole. As we mentioned, we haven't mentioned it yet, but number 0, Brennan Davis, is in street clothes on the sideline, along with, looks like, number 19, Uriel Vasquez. Flowers at quarterback for the Indians. And Seminole not starting off on the right foot. Homecoming night for the Seminoles, or for the Seminole Indians. False start brings the ball back. 1st and 15 for the Indians. Flowers takes it. He's going to pitch it out to Leyva. Leyva is going to be met immediately in the backfield by a host of Mules. It looked like it was number 55, Morales, who got back there first. That's going to be all. So Davian McCullen finished off the job for the Mules. Second and very long for the Indians, and it's going to be a pass by Flowers. Flowers is going to scramble, get out of his pocket, find number 21. It's going to be met immediately. It's going to be Kramer on the reception. Barone on the tackle. Flowers drops back. He's looking left. He's going to get it out over the middle. And that's going to be a catch and a first down. So that's going to be Hector Contreras on the reception. And here comes the hurry-up offense for Seminole. Little bubble screen. That's going to go out and in and out of the hands of number 7. That's going to be Trey Valeva. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Indians. Flowers does have some zip in the ball. He sends his running back out in motion, and that's going to be a quick little pass, slant, and drop. That's going to be the second drop pass in this series for the Indians. Third and 10 for Seminole, and Muleshoe showing the blitz, and the offense reads it, and they jump immediately. It's going to be a false start on Seminole. And coach is going to take a timeout. So Seminole takes a timeout, so will we. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. 10-17 left in the first quarter. Muleshoe winning 0-7. 3rd and 15 for the Indians. Seminole backs out. Just a 4-man rush, and they're going to – it's going to be complete. That's going to be enough for a Seminole first down. That's going to be Kramer again. That's a second pass on the night that he's caught, and has gotten a first down for Seminole. Our first down sponsor tonight. Now Seminole on the bunch set. It's going to be a handoff to Leyva, who's going to go up the middle, makes one guy miss. All day Leyva. Down to the 25-yard line and another Seminole Indians. First down. So first run by the 9 on Leyva. It's going to be a first down for Seminole, 1st and 10. And offsides, it's going to be a free play. Leyva makes a man miss, and Leyva's going to be tripped up in the back. It's number 13, Jeremiah Barone, who got blocked into him and forced Leyva and almost out of bounds. Be 1st and 10 for Seminole. Seminole will be at the 11. Flowers hands it out to Leyva. Leyva cups it up the hole, and that's going to be a touchdown for Seminole. Seminole responds. 9:29 in the first quarter. The score is going to be 6-7 in favor of the Indians.
And State Farm Insurance. Thank you for being a part of our tribe.
Kevin Regalado on the kick, and that kick's going to be up and through the uprights. 7-7 is our score with 9:29 left in the first quarter. We'll be right back to get your kickoff. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. 7-7 is our score with 9:29 left in the first quarter. Very fast-paced game here. And it's going to be an onside, and that is going to be missed. This is recovered by Seminole. So Seminole comes out with an onside kick in the first quarter. 9:28. Seminole will have the ball again in possession. The offense really moving at 100 miles an hour. No huddle. Really kept the Muleshoe defense on their toes. Although penalty is what haunted Seminole in its first series. Let's see if they clean it up here. It's going to be Flowers on the play action. And it's going to be Kramer again. Kramer seems to be his favorite target. So that's going to be number 50, Jacob Reyes, on the tackle on the last play. And handoff up the middle, going nowhere. That's going to be number 78, Nick Reyes, who plugged the hole. Nick Reyes on the season has done really good in that kind of nose position. Has really been able to kind of keep plays from going up the middle. Empty set with the bunch. And it's going to be a design run for Flowers. The quarterback's going to go up the middle. And he's going to make a man miss. That's a big touchdown. 42 yards to the house for the Seminole Indians. Brings the score 13-7 with 8:44 left here in the first quarter.
Gustavo Gerardo, would you come back to the rail of the middle of the field? Gustavo Gerardo.
Regalado to attempt the extra point. And it's going to be a fake. And it's going to be a heave up into the air. And that's no good. 2-point conversion keeps the score 13-7 in favor of the Seminole Indians. 8:44 left in the first. We'll be back for your kickoff. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. 13-7 is our score. Kickoff is away. And it's going to be Muleshoe takes it.
Number 21, Daniel Signs. Kickoff return.
Daniel Signs. On the kickoff return, he had the touchdown on that first kickoff return, and now for the first time tonight, we get to see Muleshoe's offense on the field. And of course, Muleshoe's led by Jason Richards, a head coach. The assistants are Chris Moser, Daryl Davis, Aaron Simmons, Stephen Butler, Jackson Lee, AJ Villanueva, Charles Hertz, Austin Ross, James Hopper, Ross Johnson, Zach Toscano. Hasley at quarterback, and he's going to hand it off. That's going to be Radloff with the carry. Your superintendent for Muleshoe is Dr. R.L. Richards, and your high school principal is Cindy Basir. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for Muleshoe. Looking off is Hasley and company for coach's direction. Beautiful night here in Cincinnati. Deep pass, and that's going to be just outside the reach of number 1, Irvin Torres. Be 3rd down and 8 for Muleshoe. 8:02 left in the first. They're trailing by 6 points. The lone Muleshoe touchdown came from a kickoff return from Signs. Hasley drops back. He has a man up the middle. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to lean forward. And that might be just enough for the first down. Now Muleshoe is going to kind of bring the no huddle. Hasley giving direction to his teammates up front. going to be a play action. That's going to be number 7 who takes it. That's Sebastian Curvin. That was a good little tight end. Drop out, come underneath the offensive line, catch the pass, and that's good enough for a Muleshoe first down and a little bit more. Good job by the offensive line getting their blocks sealed in up front. Clock will continue to run, 7:15 and running right now. Handoff, Radloff up the middle, breaks one tackle, leans forward, big gain on the play. Second and 3. Hasley sends a guy in motion. And that's going to be another handoff to Radloff again.
Number 12, Radloff on the carry.
Radloff tackled the gain of 1 on the play.
Number 45,
so 3rd down and 2.
Third down, 2. From the 41.
Hasley and company looking out to the side. The speedster Zeke Castle's in now at running back. And Castle's going to get it. He's going to run up and be about a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 4th, and I call it a couple of hairs. We'll mark him right at a yard shy. Muleshoe's going to come out, and looks like a big boy set. They got all the big guys up in the front, so I expect them to run the ball up the gut again. Seminole with 4 on the line. Now they're pressing the box. And that's going to be a first down for Muleshoe and a little bit more, run by Zeke Castle. And a little bit of a familiar place with Coach Pointer. He is the head coach for Seminole, was the assistant coach during the David Wood era. For Muleshoe. It's going to be a no gain for Muleshoe, 2nd and 10. Hasley and company looking off to the side, and it looks like they might run 2 wide receivers down low with the tight end. That's going to be number 7 at tight end. That's Sebastian Curvin, who had the big pass earlier. And it's going to be RPO. Curvin up the middle. Called his name. He brought him over, and just a little bit of the seam on the zone offense. Seminole running the cover 2. And Sebastian ran up, found the seam. Good route run by him. Good pass by Hasley up the middle. 1st and goal for Muleshoe at the 9-yard line. And when you get down here in the trenches, it's really a fight to see who gets up there. And that's going to be just behind Irvin Torres. Incomplete pass, 2nd and goal. Ball still at the 9. Clock stopped at 4:06. Here in the first quarter. Muleshoe down by 6, 13-7 is your score. Hasley sends Torres in motion. And it's going to be a handoff to, it's going to be Radloff. Now it's going to bring 3rd and goal, and Muleshoe will be placed at about the 12-yard line. 3:40 is where the game clock is, and it is currently running in the first quarter. Two back set. That's Radloff and number 3, Elsar Cincinnati. It's going to be a screen, and that's going to come back.
There are flags on the play.
It's going to be holding on Muleshoe.
After the 10-yard penalty, third down goal from the 22.
So that just makes things just a little bit more complicated for Muleshoe. Third and goal from just right outside the 20, about the 22-yard line is where Muleshoe is located now. Hasley's going to step back, and he's going to pass it. Pass is just over the head of his intended receiver. It's going to be number 12. Or that's not number 12, I'm sorry. I'll get you a number here in a second. I'm sorry, that's number 13, Jeremiah Barone. Diving for the ball and just outside of his reach. Be 4th and goal from a different zip code, and Hasley's going to take it himself. And he's going to scramble. Wide open. Caught. Touchdown. Jeremiah Barone redeems himself. Ball just outside on this last. It dove for the last catch right here. He's able to get a hold of it for the touchdown. With 3:10, it's tied up 13-13. Attempting the extra point is going to be number 55, Victor Morales. Hold good. Kick up, kick good. Muleshoe takes the lead. 14-13 is now your score. We'll be right back for your kickoff. You are listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Hasley connection to Barone makes the score 14-13 with 3:10 left in the first quarter. 55 Morales to kick it off for the Muleshoe Mules. And you got about 3 different receiving people for the Seminole Indians. Kick is going to be high, and it's going to be received. That's going to be number 10 is what it looks like. It's going to be brought down. I'm sorry, that's Nate Leva. So Sebastian Curvin able to reel him in for the tackle, prevent him to get any further. Now Leva is a very, very fast kid. He's the running back for the Seminole Indians. First and 10 for Seminole. Flowers looking off to his left, going to dump it down to number 3, who's going to be tackled and brought out of bounds. That's going to be number 33, Tate Shipman on the tackle. It's going to be number 3, Knight Davis on the reception. So Davis in at running back. Leva is not in there right now. He's the starter for the Seminole Indians. And it's going to be RPO, and there's going to be a hold on the play. Boy, defensive end number 50, Jacob Reyes, was giving fits to the offensive line, and there is honestly nothing you can do but hold him, or else he's going to get in the backfield and get the big tackle. But in all honesty, do you take the loss or do you take the hold call? And honestly, the loss probably would have been better than the hold call. Repeat, second down and very long. Second and 16 for the Indians. Flowers at quarterback. 4 wide receiver set. Pass up the middle. It's going to be knocked out. Number 1. It's going to be Cruz. Number 13, Jeremiah Barone knocked it out of his hands. What a great job by the safety. Brings up 3rd and 16. I'd expect to see a design play action here. And it's not. Flowers with all day. Now he's in trouble. He's going to have to get rid of it. And that's going to be in and out of the hands. He just threw it short. Let me see who it was. That was number 10. It's going to be Benman. And Seminole's going to keep the offense out. This is going to be a big chance for Muleshoe to get really good field position. They're not. It's going to be a punt. And that's going to take a big bounce for Seminole. And touchback. They had a chance to stop it right at the 1 yard line. 2:21 left. We're going to have a touchback. 13-14 is your score in favor of Muleshoe. So Muleshoe's offense has been pretty balanced, a combination of passes and runs. And in all honesty, everyone's had a chance to run tonight. We've had the combination of Castle and Radloff, and then a couple of design runs for the quarterback. And in all honesty, that'll mess up a defense. You know, you sit there and you can run outside, run inside, and then now your quarterback can escape out of the pocket and run. Now you're keeping the defense on the tone. So Hasley and company out now. And that's going to be a handoff to Radloff, who's going to get about a yard on the play.
Radloff on the carry. He's stopped by number 75, Richard Thompson, and number 13, Solo.
Now approaching the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. 13-14 is your score in favor of Muleshoe. Hasley giving direction to his team. 2-back set. And it's going to be a handoff to Radloff again, and he's going to be met immediately at about the line. He'll get about a yard. 3rd and 7 for Muleshoe. I expect to see a pass here, and it looks like 4-man rush. Quick pass out. That's going to be number 13, Jeremiah Barone. So Barone gets the first down. So Hasley, pretty good on the night so far. He's really dialed in on his passes, zipping it down the field. The wide receivers, though, on the other hand, are doing a really good job with the route running, really reading the defense, trying to find the seams and the holes to be able to run the right route. Good play calling by the offensive coordinator for tonight. Hasley, handoff, Radloff, up the left side.
Number 12, Radloff, is tripped up by number 11, Nate Leva, and finished off by.
Nice little gain of yardage, gain of about 3, 2nd down and 7. And honestly, that's what you want to do. You want to kind of run, get about 3 or 4 yards, and kind of keep this time of possession on your side. More you have the ball, the less they do, and the bigger chance you have of winning, especially when you have the lead. Hasley sends Torres in motion. High snap. That's going to be a pass underneath to McCullen. McCullen's going to get tackled, not before he gets a first down and a couple extra yardage on the play. And that's a similar play that we saw that they did earlier to Sebastian Curvin. Sebastian came underneath, was able to get a big chunk of yardage, and we've seen that play several times tonight, and it seems that Seminole has not been able to adjust to that. But Seminole kind of on their toes. They don't know what to expect, whether a run or a pass. 13-14 is your score here at the end of the first quarter. We're going to flip sides, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe.
K&amp Advertising, Channel 6 MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules versus Seminole Indians football game. Our broadcast is brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, K&K Pharmacy, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Leal's Tortilla Factory, State Farm Insurance and Mark Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store. We'll be back to action here in just a few minutes with our play-by-play voice of the Mules, Elliott Davis at Wigwam Stadium in Seminole, Texas.
Welcome back to the start of the second quarter. It's going to be a play action. Over the middle, that's going to be Curvin. Curvin for a second touchdown of the night. Touchdown, Muleshoe. I'm sorry, that's his first touchdown. Had one called back earlier. Great job. Once again, Sebastian just kind of sneaking over the top. The safety pushes forward. Zach Hasley recognizes it immediately, and the play action caught the safeties, and they bit down Morales for the extra point right here. Kick is up, and it's good. 13-21 is your score in the second quarter with 11:52 left. We'll be right back for your kickoff. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Hasley to Curvin on the touchdown makes it 21-13 with 11:52 left in the second quarter. Kicking it off is going to be Morales. Back to receive is going to be Leyva for the Indians. Kick's going to be high, and that's going to go towards Leyva. Leyva coming out from the edge. He's going to be met immediately. That's number 10, Castle, on the tackle. Stopped right at about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Seminole. They're going to mark Seminole right at about the 21, or 26, I'm sorry. So with 11:47 in the second quarter, here comes the Seminole Indians, and Muleshoe's defense looking to get another stop. It's going to be Flowers on the pass, looking, going to go over the middle, pass complete. That's going to be number 17, Contreras, on the reception, going for an Indian first down. And that's kind of been the story for the Indians tonight, just kind of looking, and drop down, pass underneath. About 5-6 yards attack. And keeper by Flowers. Flowers going to make it out to the edge, and he's going to step out of bounds at about the 46, 47-yard line. And there's a late flag that's coming in. 11:19 left in the second quarter. 13-21 is your score, and this one may be coming back. And here's what the official will say after the play. It's
Sportsmanlike conduct against Seminole.
so unsportsmanlike conduct on Seminole, and that hurts you. That's
42-yard
going to take the back.
number 42.
He'll be 1st and 10 at the 42. The first down does count as an after the play is done penalty. So Leyva out at running back now. Flowers, the quarterback, and he's going to take it looking left, now looking right, and going over the middle, in and out of the hands of an open receiver. That's number 15, Bagwell. Bagwell at 6 foot even was just right outside of his reach, and in all honesty, if he would have caught it, he had a lot of open daylight in front of him. Had about one man to beat. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Seminole still in their own territory at the 42-yard line. Flowers under pressure, flushed out of the pocket. And that was close to being intercepted. It was number 13, Burton, who dived for the ball. He almost had an interception. That would make a touchdown in the game and then an interception, but falls to the ground, incomplete pass. It's going to be holding on the Indians. Seminoles being torched on the offensive line right now. They can't find a way to contain the defensive ends of Muleshoe, and it's causing it's causing false starts and holding calls for the Indians, and they really get going good, and then they end up here 2nd and 20. Not deep in their own territory. Flowers. He's under pressure. Here comes the pressure over the middle. It's going to be caught by number 17. In and out of his hands. Good job by Irvin Torres. Broke up the pass. Number 17, Hector Contreras, was the intended receiver. He caught it. Couldn't hang on to it. Torres knocked it out of his hands. Good job by the Muleshoe safety. Now you're facing 3rd and long, and if you're Seminole, you want to get it at least manageable. And of course, you want to try to get the first down, but now you're looking at a deep over the middle pass or trying to go out. But this Muleshoe defense, it's going to be a toss up the middle. Little shovel pass that's up to Leyva. Makes it 4th down and about 7. Offense is still out. This was the last formation they ran, and they ended up putting it away. Flowers looking. Flowers going to the outside. Caught. 1st down. 4th down conversion. Hector Contreras redeeming himself, catching a ball, landing just right at the inbounds line. Good athletic catch by him. Handoff, Leyva up the middle, met immediately by Emil. That's going to be number 51, Jonathan Salinas, on the tackle. And now here comes the hurry-up offense. Empty set. And last time this was a design run for Flowers. And Flowers is just going to take off with it. Flowers up the middle. Flowers going. One man to beat. Touchdown, Seminole. Flowers on the big run. It's about a 39-yard run. 9:53 left in the 2nd quarter. 19-21 is your score in favor of Muleshoe. And it looks like the Indians are going to try to do a 2-point conversion to tie it up. And if you miss here, now you're kind of in trouble. Let's see if Muleshoe can get a stop. Ball hits the ground. It's going to be a reverse. And that's going to be number 12, Garibay, on the 2-point conversion. 21-21 is your score with 9:53 left in the second quarter. We're going to gear up for kickoff, and we'll be right back. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Yeah. 39-yard run by Flowers for the touchdown, brings the score 21-21 after the complete 2-point conversion. Little pooch kick, dangerous, lands back into the hands of Muleshoe. So 1st and 10 for the Muleshoe offense, and let's see if they can answer the touchdown that was by Seminole. 9:49 left here in the second quarter. We're all tied up, and in all honesty, Muleshoe staying kind of balanced for tonight. Most of the season, they've been really run heavy, and tonight they've stuck with the run, but now they have a design play action to go with the run, and then of course, a read pass option. They've been really, really, really good on offense tonight. Hasley out over the middle, in and out of the hands of number 1, Irvin Torres. And that ball is kind of to his feet, makes it 2nd down 10. Hasley and company looking off to the side. And looks like Seminole's doing a cover 1. And right here, you really want to kind of look deep down below. So there's one-on-one. It's going to be number 12, Radloff, on the carry off the screen pass.
Number 12, Radloff. He's chased down and tackled by slow roll.
Gain of a couple makes it 3rd down and 7. And Muleshoe's been here before, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 9, and they've converted, been really good on the night so far. And let's see if they can convert here. Really tall receivers out. Hasley drops back, makes one man miss, and he's going to take it himself. Out of bounds, 1st down Muleshoe.
Number 4.
Pocket collapses. Zach Hasley recognizes, steps up, sees nobody open, decides to take it himself, and that's the quarterback move that you got to make. Great, smart decision by the veteran quarterback of the team. Makes it 1st and 10 for the Mules. So now you kind of want to see what they're going to run. I expect a handoff here, but, I mean, you got a bunch set up top, too. And that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be Radloff with the handoff and the carry. 2nd down and 5 for the Mules. Keeps the clock running, 8:40. And time possession definitely on Muleshoe's side. Seminole running the hurry-up offense. And that's hurt them, but also has been kind of their advantage. They've been able to keep Muleshoe's defense on their toes. But then again, you know, you got the methodical play calling by Muleshoe's offense has really just kind of kept control of this game. Castle on the carry, and Castle's very dangerous. Falls forward for a gain of 5. And they're going to say about 3rd, and we're going to go about half a yard right here. 8-minute mark left in the second quarter. We're all tied up at 21. Hasley, Castle, carry, 1st down, and a flag. That's going to be in the area of holding, and let's see what we got. And if you're Muleshoe on 3rd down, that's not what you want, and it makes it 3rd and 11. Now your play call might change right here. Castle's still in the backfield. Hasley. The Indians look like they're just going to send a 4-man rush. Now they're pressing on the wide receivers. Hasley drops back. Hasley looking. Hasley's going to be tackled. 4th down and 11.
No gain on the play by slow rolling. 4th down and 11. That's a 1 yard loss on the play.
And Seminole, for the first time tonight, was able to contain Hasley on the 3rd down and force a 4th down. And now let's just go put it away. 7:09 left in the second quarter. And the putt's going to be high. And that's going to go out of bounds right at about the...
The punt goes out of bounds.
36-yard line of Seminole. So now the Indians will take over at their own 36, 1st and 10. They do get the ball back to start the second half of play. And if you're Muleshoe, you really want to get a stop here, go down and score before halftime. Flowers at quarterback. Sends his man in motion, looks, takes it himself, design run by him, met in right about the line. They're going to say he made it back. That's number 51, Jonathan Salinas on the tackle. 2nd and 10 now for the Indians. Little toss out, and Leyva is going to be met in the backfield by Hosta Mules.
He's brought down by number 55 and number 51. 51 is
14. That's going to be Davian McCullen on the tackle. Now Muleshoe's going to take a timeout. So as Muleshoe takes a timeout, 6:15 left in the second quarter, all tied up. We're going to take a timeout too. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Welcome back. 21 all knotted up. 6:15 left in the second quarter. 3rd and 11 for the Indians. Muleshoe bringing a blitz. And this is going to come back no matter what happens. So flags everywhere, and it looks like it's going to be a holding call and also an injury. So we're going to take an injury timeout. 6:07 left here in the second quarter, all knotted up at 21. We'll be right back after that.
Signals holding against Seminole.
Welcome back after the holding call. It's looks like they haven't set up the ball yet. It's going to be 4th down. The injured player for Muleshoe was 51, Jonathan Salinas. He was able to get up on his own and walk off. So 4th down and 11, and Seminole's going to punt it away, and that punt is bad. That is going to stay in Seminole territory. They're going to mark it right at about the 50-yard line. So Muleshoe takes over right at midfield.
We want to thank our Seminole Athletic Club.
And boy, I really like this Muleshoe team, the family and leadership they have. As Salinas came to the sideline, the players came to meet with him, cheer him on, and they really be there for the kid. And that's honestly great for a football team. That's really what football is. It's kind of your own little family too. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe, and the leadership on the team has really, really grown over the season that I've saw. Castle on the carry. Castle finds a hole but is plugged up immediately. Loss of 1. Makes it 2nd down and 11 for the Mules. Clock now running, 5:40 left in the second quarter. We're all knotted up at 21. Castle to the right of Hasley. And it's going to be a play action. That ball is going to be deep out to number 3. It's caught. Oh, they're going to say it's incomplete, that he's out of bounds. That was Elsart Cincinnati's.
I want to take this minute to remind everybody about the homecoming concert.
3rd down and 11 now for Muleshoe. I tell you what, I thought he stayed in bounds. It was really close. The side judge says no, he is out.
Seminole Education Foundation.
And if you really looked at it, that's kind of been open all night. Seminole really running to cover 1, sometimes to cover 2, pushing up the one safety that they have. And that's going to be number 3, Elsart Cincinnati's, who keeps it. Loss of 1 brings up 4th and 12 for Muleshoe. Clock running. Now approaching the 5-minute mark left in the second quarter, all knotted up at 21.
That defensive stuff is sponsored by McBride Supply.
Irvin Torres to punt it away. And that's going to be a booming kick right into the hands of Leyva, who's going to take it up the sideline, forced out of bounds, right around the 40. They're going to mark him at the 37, 38-yard line. We'll see where they mark him. Be the 38-yard line, so 1st and 10 for Seminole at their own 38. 4:33 left in the second quarter. Seminole will get the ball back at halftime. Muleshoe looking to get a stop. And back in the game is 51, Jonathan Salinas on the line. Glad to see him back in. He's been a really big leader even as a sophomore, as young as he is. He's really kind of helped this defensive line. And it's going to be a pass over the middle, tackled immediately. That's going to be Irvin Torres on the tackle, Hector Contreras on the reception. Now here comes the hurry-up offense for the Seminole Indians. Flowers is in trouble. He's going to need to get rid of it. He's going to heave it downfield, open number 7. Pass falls incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. Clock is stopped at 4:01 here in the second quarter. Hey, let's see what the officiating crew says.
The penalty is personal foul, roughing the passer. 15
So it's going to be roughing the passer on Muleshoe, and that doesn't help you. That pushes the ball into Muleshoe territory at about the 42-yard line. First and 10 for the Seminole Indians. Flower at quarterback. And it's going to be a handoff. That's going to be number 5 is what it looks like. Met Irvin Torres on the tackle. It's number 3, Davis on the carry. Second down and 2 now for the Indians. Muleshoe running a cover 1 now. They're pushing everyone forward, kind of pressing the linebackers in. It's going to be another carry by Davis. And Davis is going to be hit from the back. That's going to be number 50, Jacob Reyes on the tackle. And here comes Seminole. They're going to be running that run all the time now. That's what we saw previously. Clock at 3:15 and running, all knotted up at 21 here in the second quarter. If you're Muleshoe, you really want to get the stop. Like I said before, Seminole will get the ball back to start halftime, or start the second half. Flowers design run, and he's going to take it himself, and that's going to be a Seminole touchdown. That's going to be a 26-yard run for Flowers. That's his second run of the night, running touchdown. 27-21 is now the score with 2:53 left in the second quarter. Regalado to attempt the extra point. Snap is good. Kick is up. And it is good. 28-21 with 2:53 left in the first half. We'll be right back for your kickoff. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. 27-yard run by Flowers, 2:53. 28-21 is the score. And it's going to be a high pooch kick. And number 7, Sebastian Curvin on the catch and drop. Good decision by him to not try to run with it. So Muleshoe will take over a pretty good field position right now. 1st and 10 with the pooch kick. Puts Muleshoe at their own 39-yard line. And Muleshoe's done really good different play calling in that last series that they had, and you wonder if they kind of go back to the bread and butter. Sebastian Curvin right at the bottom of your screen, right at that wing. He's going to send Curvin in motion, and that's going to be a pass out to number 13, Jeremiah Barone, who's going to be met immediately. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. 2:30 left in this first half. 28-21, Muleshoe trails the Seminole Indians. Hasley and company looking to get something done. Radloff to the right of Hasley. Really want to get a score before half. Play action. Pass over the middle to Curvin. Curvin catches it. 1st down, Muleshoe. And boy, that was just a little close for comfort. Hasley kind of bread in the basket, heaves the ball right over the offensive line, and Sebastian Kerr just sneaked right up the middle. And once again, you know, Seminole running to cover 1, but press everyone forward. Radloff with the carry, and he's going to be met in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd down and about 12 is what we're going to be looking at with 1:50 left in this first half. Muleshoe still has 2 timeouts. And if you're Muleshoe, you know, you kind of want to time it just right. You don't want to give the ball back to Seminole. They've been red hot on offense the past 2 series that they've had, really designing quarterback runs to help the quarterback get his passes out. A little bit of a bunch set right at the bottom of your screen. Hasley drops back, looks over the middle, in trouble, and finally brought down.
On the carry is chased down by number 54, Kevin Duffy. The ruling on the field is yield.
So Hasley was down, no fumble on the play, but there's going to be a holding on Muleshoe. Clock stops at 1:14. So it looks like that there's going to be a officiating timeout. We'll also take one. 28-21 is the score. We'll be right back. You're listening to Gillam Advertising Channel 6 Muleshoe. 1:17 left in the first half, 28-21. Muleshoe trailing after the holding penalty makes it 3rd and 18 for Muleshoe. I expect to see kind of a pass over the middle. Play clock at 18. Plenty of time to get the play off. Hasley drops back. They are only sending a few. Hasley flushed out of the pocket. Hasley running. And he's going to have to pass it off.
That pass is incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Irvin Torres with the Caught it, but landed out of bounds. Makes it 4th and 18 on Muleshoe with 1:06 left in the second quarter. Kicking it away is Irvin Torres, back to receive as Leva for the Indians. Oh, here comes the house. Irvin Torres is going to pass it. That's going to be complete. There's going to be flags on the play. It's going to be Radloff, 1 man to beat.
The pass to number 12 is complete. There are flags on the play.
There's a lot of dirty laundry on the field on that last play.
Football. It looks like that play's coming back. Ineligible receiver downfield against.
And it looks like there's an ineligible receiver downfield, and that really hurts.
After the penalty,
Seminole brought the house, and there's a lot of open receivers downfield, and sometimes the offensive lineman slips out there and kind of drifts just a little bit too much, trying to block ahead. And sometimes that's just not the case. It's not what happens. 51 seconds left in the second quarter, 28-21. Muleshoe trailing. And there's another flag. It's going to be number 11, LeVay, who takes it. He's going to be brought down immediately. That's going to be number 22, Noah Cantu, on the tackle. And there are flags on the play. And there's 2 sets of penalties on the play. And it might be an offsides, and there might be penalties on both teams right now. 28-21's the score. It is Seminole's homecoming, and we also got to remember that Seminole gets the ball back at the half. Muleshoe looking to try to get a stop. Officiating crew still figuring out. Next week's game is our homecoming. We do host Snyder. Just make sure that you come out and support your Mules for next week's homecoming. And it looks like we're going to get a retry on the punt right here.
illegal formation against Muleshoe. Holding against Seminole. Penalty on 7. I hope you like 4th down. We're going to play it again.
So replay 4th down. Holding on the Seminoles and legal formation on Muleshoe. So retry the punt, wind blowing from right to left on your screen, and timeout Muleshoe. 42 seconds left in the second quarter, 28-21. We'll be right back. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. All right, 4th down, and let's see if we can get a punt away here. Irvin Torres to punt it away. Leva to return the punt. It's going to be a big boot in the air, long punt, and Leva's going to take it. He's going to be met immediately. It's going to be a host of meals in there. That's 8:54 and 21. That's Justin Dick. 54 is going to be, I don't have a 54 in my roster. 21 is Daniel Signs. Be 1st and 10, 35 seconds left in the half. Seminole will get the ball back to start the second half of play. Flowers at quarterback. He drops back. He's looking. Cross routes over the middle. He's in trouble. He needs to get rid of it. Intercepted. That's going to be number 2, Judas Reyes. And he has blockers out in front of him. Touchdown, Muleshoe. Judas Reyes. Flowers was getting tackled from the back, and he overthrows his receiver, lands into the hands of Judas Reyes with 17 seconds left in the second quarter. 28-27 is now the score. and I don't see any flags out on the field, which is a great sign. 55, Victor Morales to attempt the PAT. Kick is up, barely through the uprights. 28-28 your score, all tied up. We're going to get ready for your kickoff. 17 seconds left in the first half of play. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Big touchdown run by Judas Reyes. Intercepted and took it to the house. Pick 6 to the house. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. 28-28 is your score. And Muleshoe definitely needed that 55 Morales to kick it off. In and out of the hands of Leyva, and that's going to give Muleshoe time to really go up. There's a flag on the play, and Leyva's going to be brought down immediately. That's going to be number 12, Zach Radloff on the tackle. 9 seconds left in the second quarter. There's going to be a flag on the play, and that's going to drop it even further back for the Seminole Indians. Look like a block in the back for them. Going to be a chop block on the Seminoles. Drops it just inside the 15-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Seminole at, looks like about the 13. 9 seconds left in this half. Seminole will get the ball, and it looks like they're just going to take a knee. And if you're Muleshoe, you can't really sleep on it. And Flowers take the knee. We're going to take a break for halftime. 28-28 is your score. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. We'll be right back for your second half of Muleshoe football.
K&amp Advertising, Channel 6 MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules versus Seminole Indians football game. Our broadcast is brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, 5-Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, K&K Pharmacy, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Leal's Tortilla Factory, State Farm Insurance and Mark Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store. We'll be back to action here in just a few minutes with our play-by-play voice of the Mules, Elliott Davis at Wigwam Stadium in Seminole, Texas.
Welcome back for your second half. Seminole versus Muleshoe, 20-20 is the score. Last score came from a pick 6 to the house from Judas Reyes, taking it from about the 45-yard line all the way in. And that's where it leads us right now to halftime, where Seminole will start off with the ball. And it's going to be number 11 taken down immediately. That's going to be 21, Daniel Signs on the tackle.
From the 29.
And Leyva got the ball, went up the right side, and he thought he could cut back towards the middle, but Signs comes out of nowhere and gets the big tackle. 1st and 10 for the Seminoles at their own. Looks like about 29-yard line is where they're going to mark it. Flowers at quarterback, 2-back set. Leyva takes a handoff, and he's going to break a couple tackles, not before he's met by number 7, Sebastian Curvin. Big chunky yardage there, brings up 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup on the play, 2nd down, 3 from the 36.
Handoff, Leyva up the middle, spins, brought down, gain of a yard. So 3rd down and 2, and boy, if Muleshoe can get Seminole to go 3 and out, that would be a big change of momentum in favor of Muleshoe. Handoff, Leyva up the middle, 1st down and a little bit more. Finally brought down by number 78, Nick Reyes.
Picks up 9 yards, and that's enough for a Seminole Indian 1st down. Our 1st down sponsor tonight, Permian Basin Abstract.
1st and 10, Flowers, play action, little bubble screen. It's going to be met in the back. That's going to be Kramer on the reception. Number 50, Jacob Reyes on the tackle. And boy, this offense is moving fast. Flowers takes it, hands it off, and it's going to be Leyva who takes it, and he's going to gain about 2.
Number 11, Leyva on the carry, picks up 2 yards.
Met by a host of Mills right at the line. I think it was number 7, Sebastian Curvin, who stepped up and finally plugged the hole. And Flowers keeps it. He's going to run up the middle. 1st down and some more for Seminole. So Seminole really pushing the ball. They're running a bunch set now. Lone back, little bubble screen out to Kramer. Kramer's going to take it, and he's going to be finally brought down. And there's a down player on the field. 9:54 left in the 3rd quarter, all knotted up. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. 9:54 left in the 3rd quarter. 28-28's the score. Seminole is really driving the ball downfield. Number 40, Jaxer Lopez, out on injury right now. He was having to get helped off the field, so we hope that it is nothing serious. So 1st and 10 for the Indians. Flowers steps back, looking right, and he dumps it off to his running back. It's going to be a number 11, Leyva. Leyva makes a man miss, spins around. 1st down inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal inside the 9, and there's going to be a flag. It's going to be Leyva who takes it, and he's going to be met right at about just past the line of scrimmage. And there's going to be a flag, and it looks like it's going to be offsides. So offsides, or it's illegal at substitution on Muleshoe. So it's a half a distance to the goal penalty. So 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Seminole knocking on the door. They send the man in motion. It's going to be a play action. Out to an open receiver, Leyva. Touchdown, Seminole. 9:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Brings the score 34-28 on the 5-yard reception for Leyva. Flowers to Leyva. And kicking, it's going to be Regalado. Flowers is the placeholder. Snap is down, up, kick is through the uprights. 35-28 is your score. We'll be back for your kickoff. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. 35-28 your score in favor of Seminole. Kicking it away is Regalado. And it's going to be a high little pooch kick. It's going to be fair caught. That's number 81, Ramsey Martinez. Muleshoe's turn to come out. They will take off, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the Muleshoe 25. So Hasling Company, last few drives kind of sputtered out. They would get a few first downs and really not much more after that. Penalties was the main issue for the Mules in the last several drives. Hopefully the Judas Reyes interception right towards the end of the first half really kind of sparked this offense to get going again. Both offenses have really been good on the night from both sides of the ball. Hasley takes it, hands it off. That's going to be Radloff up the middle, and he's going to get a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9. And still the Seminoles are only running a cover 1. They have 1 safety. The rest of the team is pushed up. They have a few middle linebackers, and then the one other safety they have, number 2, is pushed up towards right near the box area. That's going to go to Radloff. Radloff's going to be tackled in the backfield. Loss of 3 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 11.
2-yard loss on the play. 3rd down and 11.
Third and 11 for Muleshoe. Muleshoe on 3rd down has not done too well in the last few possessions. Hasley with time. Hasley out of the pocket. Flag on the play. Hasley throws it away.
There are flags on the play.
And that's in the area of holding. So chop block on Muleshoe. Penalties decline. 4th and 11, and Muleshoe will punt it away. Back to receive the punt's going to be number 11, Leva. Kicking away is number 1, Irvin Torres. So Muleshoe, first series in the second half, they sputter out and go 3 and out. Now they're giving it to the hot Seminole offense. That so far on the past 3 possessions have been pretty good, other than the 1 interception that they had. That's going to be a high booming kick, real short.
Ball is down at the 35-yard flag from the play.
And if you're Muleshoe, you can't interfere with the return man. Yeah, it's going to be a costly penalty. That's going to move Muleshoe a lot, or that's going to move the Seminole Indians a lot closer.
Interfering with the receiver of the punt.
First and 10 for Seminole. And it's going to be a handoff to number 3, who's going to be met right about midway, not before he gets a big chunk of yardage. That's going to be Knight Davis on the carry. Jacob Reyes on the tackle. 2nd down and a couple for the Indians. Flowers. Low snap. Davis on the carry. Davis open field. Davis cuts it back. 1 man to beat. And it's finally brought down right inside the 5-yard line. There's going to be a flag on the play. And once again, that's in the area of holding. And let's see what the call is by the officiating crew. .7:22 left in the third quarter. 35-20. It's your score in favor of Seminole. So 2 holding penalties on the Indians, and 1 is declined, 1 is accepted. takes it back. 2nd down and 13 now for Seminole. And if you're Muleshoe, you would really like to kind of keep it 3rd and 13, if not a little bit longer. Muleshoe's defense second the box. They have 7 right now. Now they only have 6. Little cover 2 action for the Muleshoe Mules. It's going to be a handoff to Davis. Davis with open space. Davis finally tackled. Good open field tackle by number 13, Jeremiah Barone. 1st down for Seminole. Flowers at quarterback. Sends his man in motion. And that's going to be a pitch out to number 8, who's going to make one-man miss. That's going to be Lujan. So 2nd down and 1 inside the 15-yard line is where the Seminole Indians are. And it's going to be a handoff to Davis. Davis is going to take it, go at the right side before he's forced out of bounds. And there's going to be a flag. So, personal foul, face mask on Muleshoe. Half distance to a goal. 6:26 left in the 3rd quarter. 35-28 is the score. 1st and goal for the Indians. Seminole up the middle. Leyva at the 1-yard line. Drops forward. Down at the 1.
Just short of the end zone. There are flags on the play.
6 left, 35-28 is the score. And this may take a second, so we're going to take a break as they figure this one out. We'll be right back.
Offsides against Muleshoe.
So offsides against Muleshoe. And then there's a personal foul against Seminole. This is a repeat 2nd down, and this pushes Seminole back into about the 15-yard line is where they're going to mark it. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 15. 6:26 left in the 3rd quarter, 35-20. It's the score. Seminole offense is out now, and coaches are everywhere. And the officiating crew is still trying to figure out. All right, now they have the ball placed correctly. First, it'll be a repeat of 1st and goal, and the ball will be placed at the 17-yard line. Flowers at quarterback, looks to his right, coming up the middle. He's in trouble. He's going to have to get out of there. He completely avoids everything, finds this man. That ball's going to be dropped incomplete.
Pass goes incomplete. 2nd goal.
So 2nd and goal from the 17. And Flowers threw a bullet in there. That was number 17, Hector Contreras, who couldn't bring it in. He looks like he hit his hands and then fell to the ground as he was going to the ground with it. So 2nd and goal from the 17-yard line. Muleshoe now pressing the box. They're showing blitz. Here comes the blitz from Muleshoe. Open receiver. Ball thrown short to an open. That was Nate Leyva, who is open, and Flowers tonight has been really good with his passes, and just that one hits about 2 yards shy of his receiver at the turf. Third down and goal. Flowers drops back. He's in trouble. Pass up the middle. Broken up. Fourth down and goal for Seminole. And looks like they're changing personnel. I wonder if they're going to kick a field goal, and it looks like that's what they are. Regalado to attempt the 3 points for the field goal. Flowers is going to be the holder, and in all honesty, I'd be very cautious of a fake right here. You're right in that area. You got a lot of open green space, especially on the stronger side of the field. Kick is going to be up. No good. To the left. 6:07 left in the third quarter. Turnover on downs, 35-28. Muleshoe will come out and looks to revive this offense that has been terrific in the first half of play. Then towards the end of the second quarter, kind of sputtered out, and it looks like that kind of carried into this second half of football. And with this momentum shift, Muleshoe looks to really kind of drive that ball downfield. They've been in command of the game clock for a good portion of the game. And once again, Seminole a little bit cover 2 now. Safety is kind of pushed up. They're a little pressed forward. And it looks like we're just waiting on the officiating crew. Hasley and company out there. Handoff. No, it's going to be a pass out to Sebastian Curvin. Makes one guy miss. And the big boy gets about 7 yards on the play. Second down, or he gained about 6. It'll be second down and 4 for Muleshoe. Now it's kind of a bread and butter play that we saw a lot in the first half that really worked. Got you big chunk yardage like that. Now it's second down and manageable for the Muleshoe offense. Hasley, play action. Looking, in trouble, and takes the sack.
And the quarterback is sacked by number 48, Tomas Barrientos. Big loss.
Barrientos on the sack. Makes it third and unmanageable right here for Muleshoe, and that's exactly what you didn't want to happen, was take a sack like that. Second and 6 turns to third and 13 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. You're down by a touchdown. Low snap. Hasley looking, stepping up, and he takes another sack.
By number 48, Tomas Barrientos.
A loss of about 6 makes it fourth and they're going to say 4th and 18, so it's a loss of 5. Game clock still running, approaching the 4-minute 20-second mark. Kicking it, punting it away is going to be number 1, Irvin Torres. Back to receive is Leyva. And that kick is blocked. There's going to be a flag.
The punt is blocked and goes out of bounds in the end zone for a safety.
And there's a flag on the play. So it looks like the penalty is going to be on Muleshoe, and they're going to decline to take the safety and get the 2 points.
The penalty is a chop block against Muleshoe. It is
so chop block against Muleshoe. Safety 37-28 is now the score in favor of Seminole. So welcome back. 4:13 left in the third quarter. After the safety, Muleshoe will kick it away. Not punting it like what we've seen in the normal safety. There's a flag on the play. Leyva's going to take it, and he's going to make a man miss, make another man miss, and it's finally brought out of bounds. So flags at about the 50-yard line. And boy, that's in the story of tonight is flags everywhere, dirty laundry almost on every play for tonight's game. And it's going to be blocking the back on Seminole. That's going to push the ball back into Indian territory. And we'll see where they place it. Be 1st and 10 for Seminole. And it should be right at about the 37-yard line. Yep, 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for Seminole. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. They lead 37-28. Muleshoe looking for a stop. The defense hasn't been bad tonight. It's back on the field again. Handoff. Davis. Davis met right at about the middle. And there's a big pile. Gain of about 3. 2nd down and 7 now for the Indians. Davis getting out to the outside tonight has been terrific, but him going up the middle, man, he's been pummeled by that Muleshoe interior defensive line. 2 really big boys right in the center just kind of plug the holes, and the linebacker steps up, does what he needs to. Pass, Flowers. Flowers in trouble. Flowers needs to get away. And there's going to be a flag. Deep pass. Great job by Jeremiah Barron. Man, he got a hand out there and got it away. And there's going to be a holding call on Seminole. It's going to drive Seminole even further back now. Holding on Seminole, 3:16 left in the third quarter. Or it's blocking the back, I'm sorry. Be second down and very long for the Indians. And Flowers has done a great job, flushed out of the pocket, avoiding pressure, really finding an open receiver, keeping his eyes downfield. That one, his pass was just a little short, and honestly, it was almost picked off, and that would have been very bad. Pass a little underneath. Let's go out to Davis. And Davis is going to be met by a few Muleshoe Mules. So that's going to make it 3rd and about 12 for the Indians. Clock will stop at 3:16 in the third quarter. Indians lead 37-28. And it looks like that there's a injury on the field. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 3:16 left in the third quarter. 66, Eric Vasquez was the injured player. Got some help off the field. Looked like he was able to kind of hobble on his own to the end with a little bit of help from his coaches. And it's going to be Flowers who's going to take it up, and he's going to be, shakes off one guy, gets hit in the back, and he's going to be 1 yard shy of the first down.
1 yard short of the first down marker. 4th down 1.
And coach is yelling hammer down here, which means that they're fixing to line up under center real fast. Muleshoe needs to get ready for this. This is going to be a big boy football play right here. That's exactly what it is. And it's no good. Muleshoe gets the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Turnover on downs makes it 1st and 10 for the Mules. Oh boy, good job on the Muleshoe defense. They've been almost perfect all night in that little short runs. Just kind of, you can't run up the middle against this team. You got to hit the edges, and that's exactly what they tried doing, is running up the middle. And before you knew it, there was 2 Mills in the backfield who were there for the tackle. Good job on the defensive line and the Mill linebackers stepping up on that play, stuffing, getting in the backfield for the tackle loss. Brings 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Muleshoe in their own territory, or in Seminole territory, for the first time in this second half of play. Hasley looking right, Needs to get rid of it. And that ball's going to be intercepted.
Intercepted by number 16, Robin McCormick.
McCormick on the interception, and Muleshoe gives it back to the Seminole Indians. 2:18 left in the third quarter, 37-28 your score. Seminole now gets the ball back. And boy, if you're just defense, you really can't get down on yourself. You got to really step up for your offense now and try to get another stoppage to try to get the offense back out, especially in this field position that Seminole's in. Flowers, hand out to Leva. Leva going nowhere. Gain of a yard. They're going to give him a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Flowers. Oh boy, Muleshoe's really trying to get in there to Flowers. Flowers hand off to Leva. Leva honestly breaks one guy.
Number 11, Nate Leva. Picks up enough for
Nate Leva, first down for Seminole.
Number 11.
Big run by the kid.
First down sponsored by
So first and 10 for Seminole at the 34-yard line. Flowers, handoff, Leva. Leva going up the right side, and he's finally tackled.
number 11, Nate Leva. Picks up another Seminole Indian. First down.
That's going to be 33, Tate Shipman on the tackle. First and 10 for Seminole. Flowers steps back. Little bubble screen. Met immediately by number 2. That was Judas Reyes on the initial hit. Then Justin Dyke on the tackle to finish off.
3 yards pickup on the play. Second and 7.
Second down and 7. Handoff, Leva again. And Leva with all the room to run. Or no, I'm sorry, that's Davis.
Gets down to the 33-yard line. And another Seminole Indian first down. Our first down sponsors.
Seminole now in Muleshoe territory thanks to the Knight Davis run. Bunch set for Seminole, and it's going to be Flowers who throws it out to 21. Kramer's going to get it. And he's going to be tackled not before he gains about 7 yards. Second down and 3. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock running. Davis, design run. He takes it, puts his hand out, pushes a man forward. First down for Seminole. Clock will stop at 11 seconds. There is a injury on the field. So we'll take a timeout. 37-28 your score here in the third quarter. We'll be right back. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. 37-28 your score. 67, Damian Gonzalez was the injured mule. Was able to get up on his own and walk off the field. It'll be first and 10 for Seminole. Running the clock now. This will be the last play of this quarter. Flowers looking. Flowers in trouble. Flowers shuffling around, going up the right side, and is tackled. End of the third quarter, 37-28 is your score. We'll be right back as we flip sides.
K&amp Advertising Channel 6 MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules versus Seminole Indians football game. Our broadcast is brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, 5-Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, K&K Pharmacy, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones and Stephen Dement, Dell Oil Company, Leal's Tortilla Factory, State Farm Insurance, and Mark Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store. We'll be back to action here in just a few minutes with our play-by-play voice of the Mules, Elliott Davis, at Wigwam Stadium in Seminole, Texas.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter. Seminole knocking on the door. They lead 37-28. Flowers at quarterback. Knight Davis to his right. Sets a man in motion. Flowers looking to his left, looking to his right, in trouble. Good blocks up front, and they're going to try to keep him contained. There's going to be a flag, and Flowers is brought down, sacked. That's going to be number 50. Jacob Reyes on the sack, and there's going to be a holding call. So penalty decline makes it 3rd and about 12 for the Indians. I'm sorry, it'll be 3rd and 11 now for Seminole. Clock will now run. Flowers looking over the middle, just outside of the reach of his receiver. Bagwell, the intended receiver, and let's see if they're going to bring out the kicking team. Flowers, the place kicker, Regalado, to attempt the field goal. And this is going to be a 27-yarder. .27-yard attempt. His last attempt was no good. Kick is up, and that looks to also be no good. To the left. 37-28 is your score, and Muleshoe will take over deep into their own territory. They're going to get a nice little head start here. Castle is out at running back. Castle takes it, goes up, cuts back, and it's going to be tackled, not before he gets a gain of 2 yards.
On the tackle, number 13. All rolling.
So Zeke on the carry gets a gain of 2, makes it 2nd down and 8. 11 minutes now left in the ball game. Hasley looking. Oh, in and out of the hands of the Seminole defender into the hands of Irvin Torres. And that was very, very close.
3rd down 4 from the 26.
Third and 4 from the 26. Muleshoe really needs to get a first down here to keep this drive alive. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Hasley looks back. It's going to overshoot his receiver, who has opened up the middle. That's Irvin Torres. And coach is going to bring out the punt team. 4th and 4, Muleshoe punting it away. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Back to receive is going to be Leyva. And that's exactly what Muleshoe needed. There's going to be an offsides penalty on the Seminole Indians, and that's going to give Muleshoe a fresh set of downs.
Offsides against Seminole. 5-yard penalty. First down, Muleshoe.
So Muleshoe getting a little bit there on the offsides penalty by Seminole. Revives the drive, keeps it 1st and 10 for the Mules. 10:23 left in the fourth quarter, 37-28 is your score. And Muleshoe looking to get a score at least sometime here pretty quick to try to get this game back into a manageable state. Right now it's just outside of reaching distance, but not too far off. Hasling Company out on the field. Handoff, that's going to be Radloff. Radloff is going nowhere. That's going to be a loss of a yard.
12. Radloff is chased down by 64, Kevin Guffey. And
Kevin Guffey on the tackle.
1 yard loss of the play. 2nd down 11 from the 30.
Second down 11, 9:50 left in the fourth quarter. Muleshoe trailing by right at 9. Hasley rolls out, and he's going to throw it deep. That's going to be caught by Irvin Torres. First down, big reception for Irvin Torres.
First down. On the tackle, number 22, Amber Flores.
Ball be placed at the 49 of Muleshoe, almost the midfield. We'll call it midfield. 9:30 left in the fourth quarter. Handoff, that's going to go to Zeke Castle. Zeke Castle gain about 3 yards. Be 2nd down and 7 for Muleshoe. And boy, oh boy, Muleshoe is really trying to look for some sort of breath of life in the run game, and 3 little yard run there will kind of definitely help you. 3 wide receivers set with the wing, and it's going to be a little pass play action in and out of the hands of number 14, Davian McCullen. And boy, he had a lot of real estate in front of him. That would have been a first down. Makes it 3rd and 7. Clock stopped at 8 minutes and 50 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Man, watch the receivers at the top of your screen. Watch Davian McCullen, who may come across the middle. And there it is right there, Davian McCullen on the catch.
Number 13, Sloan Rowland on the tackle.
Makes it 4th down, and it should be about 3.
4th down, 3.
Clock will continue to run. We're now approaching the 8-minute, 20-second mark in the fourth quarter, and the offense is still on the field. 15 seconds on the play clock. They're still trying to look for a play to get off. 4th down, Muleshoe is going to go for it. Watch Sebastian Curvin cut across right here. It's going to be a little dump off to him. No, it's going to go to Irvin Torres, and Irvin Torres breaks the man and drives forward. First down, Mills. 8:02 left. Clock will stop right there until the whistle is blown. And boy, did a very warm September night go into a very cool September night. We are now approaching that time of the football season where sun's out, it's really hot, then once it goes down, it's really cool. Wind is blowing. Zeke Castle on the carry, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Clock will continue to run. Loss of 2 on the play makes it 2nd down and 12. 7:30 now left in the fourth quarter. And boy, oh boy, if Muleshoe can get down and score here, imagine the momentum shift that will happen, giving your defense enough time to breathe right here, kind of recuperate. Defense has been out on the field for a good chunk of the second half of football for Muleshoe. Hasley, play action, over the middle, lob, caught, Irvin Torres, touchdown. That's going to be pass interference for the flag. That penalty should be declined. Irvin Torres, bread in the basket, turns around, catches it.
The penalty was a pass interference against Seminole. It is declined. Touchdown.
Beautiful pass and beautiful catch. Zach Hasley to Irvin Torres, and that brings the score within 3. And with this extra point, hopefully should be 2. Number 55, Victor Morales, to attempt the extra point. That is through the uprights. 35-37, 7:03 left in the fourth quarter. And I tell you what, I've never heard a crowd go more quiet in my life. We're going to get ready for the kickoff. We'll be right back for your Seminole versus Muleshoe. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Hasley to Irvin Torres was your last touchdown, brings the score 35-37 in favor of Seminole. And those 2 points coming from a safety earlier in the second half. Kicking it away is going to be Victor Morales. Back to receive is going to be Leva of Seminole. And that's going to go over his head. And it's very close. And you're a very brave man for letting it go that close. And that ball almost stayed in bounds. It'll be a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Seminole from their own 25. And that was very close to being stuck right there at the half-yard line, and Seminole would have been in very much big trouble if they were caught down in that area. Here comes, honestly, 2 really hot teams on the field right now. Seminole's offense has been pretty good, but Muleshoe's defense has been a bend and not break, and this is going to be a big battle. It's going to be a screen underneath. It's going to be number 15 who's going to take it. And boy, oh boy, that's a big kid.
Well, it takes it back to Mules, but number 9 to 15. Bagwell.
It's going to be Bagwell. He's going to be the 6'2" senior for Seminole. Nice little bubble screen there. It took him up and gain of almost 27 yards right there. About 27 is where it is. 1st and 10 into Muleshoe territory. Seminole goes, and it's going to be a pitch that's going to go out to the wide receiver, and he's going to be met by a host of Mills. That's going to be number 21, Daniel Sainz, along with number 3, Elsar Cinceneros. So a couple other Mills that were able to get in there and get the tackle. That's called pursuit, and that's what Muleshoe has done pretty well tonight. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Seminole up by 2. Muleshoe looking to try to get the stop. 2nd down and 4. Handoff. Leva up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle. Not before he's brought down. That's going to be number 14, Davian McCollin, on the tackle. So 1st down for Seminole, 5:30 left in the fourth quarter. And boy, oh boy, the Muleshoe defense looking to kind of answer back on the punches that the offense is serving. It's going to be a pitch out to Leva. Leva will take it inside the 20 into the red zone. Seminole goes. Now, honestly, this is where both offenses tonight have really kind of struggles right inside the 20. Leva will take it. That's going to be a pass. Touchdown! That's going to be a touchdown for Seminole. And that looks to be Espino on the catch. That makes it 43-35 in favor of Seminole. Now, if Muleshoe can get the block and if the kick is no good, that takes it back into a one-possession game, and the kick is going to be up and good. Two-possession game still. 44-35 is going to be the score. We're going to get ready for the kickoff. 5:02 left in the fourth quarter. Welcome back. 44-35 is your score. Regalado to kick it off. It's going to be a pooch kick. That's going to be number 7, Sebastian Curvin, who will take it. And Muleshoe will start off at about the 40-yard line in their own territory. 1st and 10. 5:01 left in the fourth quarter. Muleshoe could go down and score. And even on a 2-point conversion, they will be down by at least a point. It's a 2-possession game right now for Muleshoe. And I've seen Muleshoe come out and score really fast. And in all honesty, I mean, you can go down and score really fast, but if you're putting the ball back into the hands of the Seminole offense right now, there's really no answer by the Muleshoe defense in the second half of play. 1st and 10 for Muleshoe. Hasley looking. Flushed out of the pocket. Good blocks. Afraid he's just going to take it himself. He's going to force himself out of bounds. Big gain on the play. That's going to be gain of about 6. It'll be a 7-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 3 now for Muleshoe. Clock stops at 4:52. Both teams still have 3 timeouts left in this game. And I doubt the Seminole Indians are going to use it anytime soon. Curvin in motion. Hasley. Deep pass. That's going to go out to number 3. And it'll be incomplete. It's Elsar Centeneros on the attempted catch. It's just knocked off his hands. Good defense by the linebacker of Seminole. 3rd down and 3. Hasley, handoff to number 3, who's going to be stuffed. Gain of a yard on the play. Elsar Centeneros is stuffed right at about the line. Brings up 4th down and 2. 4:30 left in the fourth quarter, and the clock will continue to run. Muleshoe down 44-35. Muleshoe with the 2-back set and shotgun. And Hasley's going to keep it. He's going to fall for it. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
The quarterback keeps the ball. He's stopped by the track. Done by number 13, Morton, and number 75, Richter Cummings. The ball goes
Turnover on downs, and now you get this red-hot Seminole offense a chance to score again. It'll be 1st and 10 in Muleshoe territory, right at about the Muleshoe. Let's see, about 47-yard line is where it's going to be marked. 4:06 left in the fourth quarter. Seminoles up to 44-35. And play clock at 10. Flowers needs to get the playoff. Here, it's going to be a handoff to Leyva. Leyva going.
number 11, Nate Leyva. 8-yard pickup on the play. Run out of bounds by number 12. Radloff. 7-yard pickup, 2nd down 3.
2nd down and 3 after the 7-yard run. Clock will stop at 3:58. Flowers didn't like what he see, communicate to his offensive line. Now it's going to be a handoff to Davis. Davis takes it, and it'll be stopped right about the first down marker, and first down is what they're saying.
First down. Our first down sponsor, Burton Basin.
First and 10 for the Indians. Clock will continue to run. 3:45 and running here in the fourth quarter. Seminole is up 44-35. Muleshoe defense looking to get a big stop, try to go down and score. Here comes the pressure out to number 15. He's going to be met immediately. Daniel signs on the tackle, and there's a lot of flags on the play right here. And I think the officiating crew is going to discuss this one. 3:31 left, 44-35 is your score. It's Seminole's homecoming tonight. Next week is Muleshoe's homecoming, so we hope that you go out and join us as we host Snyder. Come out, support your Mules as we look to get a victory at home next week versus Snyder on homecoming night. And here comes the play call from the official. Block in the back. Seminole.
Dead ball, personal foul against Muleshoe. After they mark off the offensive penalty, then they mark off the defensive penalty.
So they mark off both penalties, makes it 1st and 10 for Seminole. 3:31 left in the fourth quarter. Seminole is up by 9. Clock will now run. And Seminole's offense will be very methodical here, kind of take their time. Davis on the carry. Davis on the outside finds a hole, gain 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Sonia signs on the tackle. 3 minutes out left in the fourth quarter. Play clock at 15. And like I said, they're just going to try to pump as much clock that they can out of it to try to prevent Muleshoe from getting the ball. Snap. Davis on the carry. And Davis breaks one guy, and this is going to come back. There's going to be holding on Seminole.
47 yards. There are flags on the play.
And boy, you can see the holding from up here. That was the edge rusher. That is number 50. That's Jacob Reyes, who's on the edge there, who was trying to get around, and he was just held the whole entire time, and he almost had a hand on Davis to bring him down right at the line of scrimmage. And if you're Seminole, that's not what you want. Now you're going backwards. 2nd down and be about 12 now for the Indians. Looking out to coach on the sidelines, Flowers. Flowers really good on the night. Has a couple of touchdowns and a passing touchdown. Sends Davis in motion and false start. Makes it 2nd down and 18 now for the Indians with 2:08 left in the fourth quarter. And it's late in the game now. 35-44 is your score. Muleshoe needs 2 possessions to win this game. Chances of that happening is slimming down, but if you're Seminole, you definitely don't want to lose focus, and you don't want to lose your composure, especially on the offensive line. You know, that's 2 penalties coming from your offensive line. You were 2nd down and 6, and now you're 2nd down and 18. And now Muleshoe's going to jump off sides and then give it right back to him. So we'll make it 2nd down and 13.
5-yard penalty.
And boy, oh boy, Dirty Laundry is the name of the game today. Both teams riddled by penalties. Handoff, Davis. Davis met. That's going to be 50. That's going to be 51. Jonathan Salinas on the tackle.
Tackled by number 51. Salinas, timeout.
So Muleshoe take a timeout with 2:02 left in the 4th quarter. 44-35 is their score. We'll also take a timeout. We'll be right back with your ball game. Welcome back. 3rd down and 11 for Seminole. Muleshoe stacking the line of scrimmage, showing blitz, and I'd expect it if you got to be careful not to go over. Now Seminole adjusting to that. Here it comes. Oh boy, and that's exactly what will happen whenever you send the whole house. Ball is out, and it goes out of bounds. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Seminole just got a 1st down on 3rd and 11. And Muleshoe brought the house and missed out on the guy on the bubble screen, and he goes up and makes Muleshoe pay.
1st and goal, Seminole from the 6.
1st and goal for Seminole from the 6, and I expect a handoff to Davis. Or it might be the pitch here, and that's exactly what it is. It's going to be the pitch play, and it's going to be brought down immediately. That's going to be number 54. I think that's Tate Shipman. I'm sorry, that's 54. I don't have a 54 on my roster. And it's going to be timeout Muleshoe. Muleshoe will take their 2nd timeout, 44-35 with 1:24 left in the 4th quarter. Seminole leads. We'll take a timeout also. Welcome back. Timeout break. 1:24 left in this ball game. 44-35 is their score. 2nd down and goal for the Seminole Indians. Sending a man in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to Davis, who's going to be met in the backfield by a host of Mules. I can't tell you who got back there. I would just say that it was a good effort by the Muleshoe defense and linebacking core for getting in the backfield. Last timeout take by Muleshoe. We will also take a timeout also for this timeout break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Channel 6 Muleshoe. Welcome back. 1:17 left in the ball game. 44-35 is your score. Seminole down at the goal line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Muleshoe getting a couple really good stops. It was like 3rd and 6. Now it's 3rd and 12. And it's going to be a handoff to Leva. Leva going out. It's going to make one man miss, make another man miss, and it's finally brought down.
Nate Leva gets the ball back inside the 5-yard line. 4th and goal from the 3.
It'll be 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. And boy, oh boy, if you're Muleshoe, you'd like to get a stop here and kind of stop the bleeding from what the offense is doing. And in all honesty, I think they might let the clock run out here, call a timeout, and then knee it, and then take the victory formation. And that's what they're going to do. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Seminole will call a timeout, and so will we. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with your football. Welcome back. 27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. 44-35 is your score. Really close game for a good chunk of the game up until here towards the very end when Seminole kind of ran away with it. And this will be Seminole's last play. It's going to be Flowers who's going to take it, toss it up to Davis for the Seminole touchdown. 21 seconds left in the game. That's going to make it 50-35 in favor of Seminole. Boy, oh boy, and then kicking team will come on for Seminole Regalado to attempt the extra point. And safe to say is that Muleshoe may have a couple plays after this, and you're going to have to do. If I'm correct, let's see, 51. I think it's you're going to have to score two possession games. 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 51-35 is your score. We'll get ready for your kickoff. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 21 seconds left. 35-51 is your score in favor of Seminole. And Regalado will punt it away, or kick it away, I'm sorry. And that's going to be number 3, Elsar Cincinnati, who takes it. And it's going to be tackle. Clock will stop at 13 seconds here in the fourth quarter. And here comes the Muleshoe offense. No timeouts, and you got to go down, score twice, get two-point conversions. And honestly, you're going to have to be perfect. You're going to have to go down, score, go get an onside kick, and then score again, all within 13 seconds. Hasley takes it, hands it off up the middle. That's going to go to Radloff.
Number 21 on the carry, ball down at number 13, Morton. And that's the final play of the game. Congratulations to the Indians.
And they're going to call ball game right here. 51-35 is your final score. Next week we we host Snyder for our homecoming. Muleshoe moves to 2-3, and Seminole will also move to 2-3 today. We hope to see y'all next week. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mules. See y'all at home for homecoming versus Snyder.
K&amp Advertising Channel 6 MuleshoeTV.com coverage of the Muleshoe Mules versus Seminole Indians football game. Our broadcast brought to you by Barrett Potato Farms, Burton Service Center, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Muleshoe Independent School District, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, WTG Fuels, Edward Jones, Stephen Dement, K&K Pharmacy, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Dell Oil Company, State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton, and Bi-Wize Home Store.